Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is MADDENMONEYSHOT bringing you another Madden 19 MUT tip video. They have the most feared promo coming back, which we all pretty much saw coming. They don't get too creative year to year when it comes to the Halloween promo. It's pretty much the same thing every year. But some of the cards this year are amazing, and I'm going to go over some of these in this video here today with you, as well as how to get them. But realistically, I'm going to release this video before that drops. So, that's why I'm doing this via EA's website. So, first of all, you can see Calvin Johnson right there. Who doesn't love Calvin Johnson? Every year he comes back. People really like him. I don't know if I like him, to be honest with you. I had him last year, and he kind of stank. But he might make it to my roster. Everything changes year to year, so who knows? But either way, here's some of the ways to get them. As you can see, we're going to have boss monsters, which is typically what they have. I'll be interested to see if they give you enough in the solos to create any of the monsters, which typically, sometimes they'll give you enough to get close, and then you got to finish it the rest of the way. It's going to be a worse time for this to come out for me, because I only have like 20,000 in coins. I did a bunch of the MUT heroes, because if you do like 4, you get 100k back, so I'm like, oh well, I'll get it back. So I spent pretty much all my coins, so this is like a horrible time for me, but at least the solos will help me get close, I'm sure. So it says right here, players will choose 5 out of 10 little monsters to add to their roster to take on a series of solo challenges. So it sounds like you're going to need 10, you're only going to get 5. That's what I take from that. Who knows if it's true. And then it says, obviously, this is typical. I'm pretty sure this is the way it's been, but you earn candy. The candy can be fed to the little monsters to grow them into bigger, better versions of themselves. So, that's I'm pretty sure that's how they do it every year. And then you're going to probably be able to add all the boss monsters to create Calvin Johnson, the master monster. And hopefully we'll get those boss, the smaller boss monsters back. But I don't know if that's necessarily what they're going to do, because it doesn't necessarily say here. So let's go ahead and let's just scroll down and look at some of these bad boys, because there's some really good ones here. Anthony Barr, I'm pretty sure this is the same card that they had last year with Anthony Barr, but I'm not 100%. I know he's typically there. Calvin Johnson, at 6'5", I can understand why they gave him a MUT monster, but the speed stinks. So I'm really not a fan of Calvin Benjamin. He sucks in the NFL too, by the way. He's a total quitter too on the Bills. Like I'm not a fan. Calais Campbell, I can see that from strength. He's also 6'8". The speed's not great. Not a huge fan of that guy either. But then you get the Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. If you've been playing Madden for a while, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie was a shutdown monster a couple years back. If you were playing, regular CFMs, and I'm so happy to see him back. 6'2", 91 speed. This guy right here should be #1 on anybody's list. Not #1, but he's definitely a cornerback. If you need a cornerback, and I don't really need one because he's only 90, and all my cornerbacks are over 90 already. But he's a monster. Like I said, he's a perfect fit for this, and I'm so glad they brought him back. I'm not even sure if he's still playing, but it makes it sound like he is. Like, does he play for the Raiders and I'm just not aware of it? I didn't think he was still in the league. Other than that, then you can move down. You got Zach Cunningham. Not really sure why this guy's a monster. I don't even know who he is. I guess he's a good player for the Texans, but 90 overall. I don't see a height or a speed or anything like that that really makes him a monster. But he's on the list. Jared Goff, the way he's playing this year, I can buy it. He's definitely playing like a monster. But none of these stats necessarily lend to that. Like his height, his speed, his throw power, nothing like that are too incredible. And then you get to Jimmy Graham. This guy's 6'7". Of course he's a monster with that size. Not a huge fan of him though either, but they increased his speed. I'm pretty sure his speed in his other card wasn't anywhere near a 92, so sorry, not 92, and 82. So it looks pretty good there. Moving down, Derrick Henry, definitely a monster. He's a monster every year because of his size. I'm pretty sure this is he's getting a monster card like every season. I'm pretty sure he's got a monster card, and it was usually a pretty good one. So it's 6'3" with 88 speed. There's no doubt that he's getting it every year. And then we got a new addition, Derwin James. Man, am I upset that I didn't choose him in the rookie premieres, because if you have him in a rookie premiere, you're getting yourself a 6'3", 89 speed safety. This is a great addition. I have Bradley Chubb. I chose Bradley Chubb, who's an 84 overall card right now, which isn't bad. But realistically, there's so many better options. And it looks like Derwin James, who was an option, was probably the best one. So that guy's going to be a monster for sure if you did that set. Then going to Kyle Long. I'm pretty sure Kyle Long gets a most feared every year. A couple of these are definitely retreads. And then last but not least, Calvin Johnson. 6'5", 91 speed, 95 jump. He's pretty much the same outstanding player that he always is. Like I said, though, I thought that last year when I had him, he just didn't catch balls in traffic well. I guess that was my biggest complaint, but realistically, with that size and that speed, everybody's going to be wanting to get this guy. So hopefully you got a lot of coins saved up. That's the end of the video. Like I said, I'm putting this up before the promo comes out. So, you know, if you guys want to see more stuff like this, do me a favor, like button, I'll do that. Other than that, thanks for watching Madden Money Shot out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.